Hi, this is Dan Locke. Are you thinking of using videos to grow your business, to market your products and services? Maybe you're looking for ways to gain more subscribers and gain more views. Or maybe you're kind of on the fence and you want to try video marketing but not sure how to get started. What you're about to see is a special exclusive workshop that I've conducted with some of my superstar mentees. Now, these are the exact strategies that I have used to grow my channel to hundreds of subscribers, to thousands of subscribers, to tens of thousands of subscribers, to now hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So these are very proven strategies. And this is only one video of the entire series. So make sure you click on that I button and click on the playlist. Check that out so you don't miss the before and after, and watch the entire playlist. Now, if this is the first time you watch my video and you wonder who is this Dan Locke guy, click on the subscribe button below and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Every single day, I upload a video to my channel for you. And you can see we have hundreds of thousands of people watching my video and they enjoy the content very much. I think if you deep dive into my content, you also get a lot of value from it. With that said, let's dive right into it. How to generate high quality leads for high ticket sales on autopilot. How many of you want more high quality leads for your business? Can I see a show of hands? Yes? And how many of you want a way that you can generate those leads consistently and predictably? Good.
The king of high ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur, acclaimed TEDx speaker, international best-selling author, Dan Locke.
Tonight you'll hear from, not besides myself, you hear from 3 other speakers. And just so let you know ahead of the time, they are not professional speakers. All 3 of the speakers you hear from tonight, Jason, Desmond, Dewan, they're all my inner circle members. They are not, this is the first time that they present this information in a setting like this. And this is just what they do, they're video marketing experts. But I want to give you a little behind the scenes of what are some of the things that at DOIC that we work on and some of the things that we help our members do. And I think you will, if you even take a couple of these strategies and you go back to your business, I think you'll be blown away by the results. Now, first of all, let me share with you kind of a little bit of backstory, how I discover video marketing and why I personally believe it is one of the most powerful ways, if not the most powerful ways, to generate leads online at this point, okay? So there are 3 reasons why I love video marketing. How many?
3.
Yeah. How many?
3.
3. Now the first is what I call the halo effect. What is it?
Halo effect.
The halo effect. Now a few years ago, I was browsing on YouTube and I was searching for like funny videos to watch. How many of you do that? No, seriously, how many of you do that? Yeah, funny videos. And I came across a channel and a YouTuber. Her name is Superwoman. How many have heard of Superwoman? Awesome. And I think she's just coming to Vancouver for a book signing, something like that. And so Superwoman, and she does these kind of different skits and different things, and she would try to play 3 different characters, herself and a mom and a dad, which is all by herself. And I thought, wow, this is so cool. And at the time, I think she had maybe a couple million subscribers, maybe 1 million subscribers. And I thought, wow, this is so cool, this is so funny. So I click subscribe to her channel, and I watch her videos quite regularly. And it's a good time, and that's cool. And I found out that then, later on, she becomes more and more popular now, and I think her channel is now over 10 million subscribers, and I can see she's watching her videos, she's working on bigger and bigger things, and she got The Rock on her channel, and different people, celebrities, and she's making it more and more and more money. And she's got featured and makes 2.5 million a year as a YouTuber. I think that's just strictly from the YouTube advertising dollars. How much she makes, I don't know. And that planted a seed in my mind of, wow, from where I saw her, really back then she was making videos from her room, talking to the camera, to now main stage and mainstream, very mainstream. And that's interesting. That's very interesting. I love her comedy, her stuff. And then I was watching one of the videos. I noticed she was a couple years ago. She was coming to Vancouver to do a show. She calls that the Unicorn Tour, something like that. It's like a dance, talk show type stuff, comedy, stand-up comedian type show. I thought, maybe I want to go see that. So I bought the tickets of her show. Now, I'm going to show you a quick trailer of the show to give you an idea what that is. Then I'll complete the story. Watch.
She's a YouTube sensation. Superwoman. Hey, Superwoman. Make some noise for Superwoman, please.
He grew up in that kind of atmosphere, right? Always dancing with
You always wanted to be that close,
Unicorn Island is that state I reach when I decide everything's gonna be okay, and I'm happy because life is great. There's no wrong, there's no right, no one's arguing what's real and what's not real. It's just things that make us happy. I'm gonna take you all on a trip to Unicorn Island with my first ever world tour! This tour for me is to be known as something more than just a digital talent. Damn, this tour is hard. I just overcame depression and I started making videos to self-medicate, make other people laugh. The thing about depression is it doesn't just go away. I wanted to not be so lonely and so I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I will go to exhaustion. I will go to the edge of the earth to succeed at what I do. Happiness is the only thing worth fighting for in your life.
To know Lily like her fans know that she's incredibly driven. When you have that drive, then the future is whatever you want it to be.
So I bought the tickets to the show, to the tour. And then just buy the ticket, I bought the meet and greet ticket. Okay? Now, you have to understand who her fans are. They're typically like probably 16 to 18-year-old like girls. So imagine this, deadlock. First of all, the lineup before going to the theater was like an hour and a half. So I was sitting there like around the corner and I'm waiting and you see all these teenage girls and then the parents in the back and like I don't know if I'm the only guy in the audience. So I'm here, I'm like, that's not awkward at all. Right? And I'm waiting and wait till and all the lineup and they're selling the merchandise and finally I got to meet her. We took a photo and I said, I love your show. I gave her a book. F you money. I gave her a book. And so, hey, always got to be promoting, right? Always be promoting. Anyway, so I gave a copy of my book and we talked, we chatted a little bit. And then after the meet and greet, we went to the theater and I was sitting in a quite front row seat. And just before, and she has a countdown on the screen. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. It's like a packed theater. And all the girls, I mean, they're going like, yeah, Superwoman, yeah. I'm like, I'm doing my thing, trying to fit in. I don't want to be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm doing my thing. And the countdown, it gets into like 1 minute and 59 seconds, 58 seconds, and the crowd was going wild. And when it hits 0, she played a video on the screen. And basically, it's a kind of like something like this, like before preparation for the tour, and the audience went wild. They were standing up, they were cheering. Just imagine that, right? What you see, and I'm in the middle of it. So I kind of felt like, okay, I got to stand up too, right? So I'm doing my thing, right? Okay. And she came up on stage, and it was insane. It was insane. The only time I've ever seen anything like this, it's like a Justin Bieber concert, very close. And she's not Justin Bieber. The only thing I've seen remotely close to something like this is from a Tony Robbins event. And I look at that, and she was performing her dance and songs, and she was sharing different stories, and she has like these moments and also these moments, and the audience could repeat. Like she was talking about what she likes to eat and the color that she likes. They all know the answer. They know her like they know her. You know what I mean? They really know her. And as I was watching the whole thing, it's a spectacular performance. And I said to myself, holy fuck. My business mind, I'm like, holy shit. The impact, the influence she has among her fans. I'm like, wow, if you can do that in business, forget you do that. You do 10% of that in business. What if before you even showed up, your fans, like you have raving fans like that? What would that do to your business? That's when I made a connection from really a nobody, because of YouTube. She is now more than a somebody, mainstream celebrity, as popular. And I'm like, wow. And sold out world tour, all because of YouTube. I've never seen anything like this. That's when I made a commitment and say, YouTube is the way to go. The halo effect. So, what have you learned from my talk? And how does it apply to you? And how do you take direct action? Comment below and let me know. If you have any other questions, you can also comment below. And don't forget, click on the subscribe button, turn on notification, and hit the bell. So every single time I upload a new video, you will get notified. If you want to watch my other videos, make sure you can check them out on the left. You can check out all the other videos that I have. We have hundreds of videos on YouTube. You want to expand on a topic? Check it out.